Hey team, what's going on? My name is Fictional and welcome back to another CS2 trade up video. And so today I'm going to be showing you guys 5 extremely profitable trade ups. So let's go ahead and get right into it. If you would like to win this USPS Alpine Camo, stay tuned to the end of the video to find out how you can win. Alright, so for the first trade up contract, we have a Safehouse Collection Light Blue Rarity trade up. And so what you're going to need for this is 10 light blue rarity items from the Safehouse collection at a 0.175 float or lower. And these are all going to cost you about 11 cents a piece. And so this brings our average float to 0.175, with the trade-up cost being $1.10 and a profitability of 116% on Steam or 134% on a third-party marketplace. And so our odds to profit here are 2 out of 3. And what we're really looking for is the CSGO Acid Fade, which is a really cool skin, in my opinion, extremely underrated. And then also the 5/7 silver quartz will earn us a bit of extra cash, and then we don't want to see the FAMAS teardown. But let's go ahead and get into it in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we got the Acid Fade. Very nice. I like this a lot. Bit more yellow right there. I think that means it's a bit higher on the fade scale, but yeah, very nice. All right, guys, and so for the second trade up contract, we have a light blue rarity bank collection trade up. And so what you're gonna need for this is 10 light blue rarity items from the bank collection at a 0.187 float or lower. And these are all going to cost you about 13 cents a piece. This brings our average float to 0.187, with the trade-up cost being $1.30 and a profitability of 112% on Steam or 128% on a third-party marketplace. And so our odds to profit here are 2 out of 3 on Steam or 100% on a third-party marketplace. And so what we're really looking for is the Desert Eagle Meteorite, of course. That'll give us about 50 to 80 cents if we hit it. And then for the Galil AR Tuxedo and the CZ Tuxedo, we pretty much break even. With the Galil, we gain a little bit. But yeah, let's go ahead and look for the Desert Eagle Meteorite in 3, 2, 1, go. Boom! A Desert Eagle Meteorite! Hopefully hitting the best outcome on those two doesn't mean we don't get any on the next 3. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the next one. This video is sponsored by CSGO Luck, one of the fastest growing skin websites with a ton of fun ways to get new upgraded skins. There are a ton of deposit methods such as skin deposit, credit card, or even cryptocurrency. CSGO Luck also offers instant withdrawal methods where you can withdraw crypto or choose from the vast amount of skins CSGO Luck has to offer from their inventory. By using my code Fictional, you can claim 3 free cases and a deposit bonus. You can do this on the deposit page, or you can click my link in the description. There are a ton of things to do. I opened a 70% knife case and got a Huntsman knife case hardened in minimal wear condition for only about 1/4 of its original price. You can also play mines and even bet on esports. There's even a daily rakeback and daily reward system. Make sure to go ahead and check out CSGO Luck using my link in the description. Alright guys, and so for the third trade up contract, we have a blue rarity trade up from the Inferno 2018 collection. And so what you're going to need for this is 10 blue rarity items from the Inferno 2018 collection at a 0.25 float or lower, one of them being 0.2499 etc. or lower, just so that the average float stays a little above 0.25. And these are going to cost you about 33 cents a piece, and this brings our average float to 0.2499 etc., with the trade-up cost being $3.30, with a profitability of 110% on Steam or 126% on a third-party marketplace. So we're really looking for the MP7 Fade. That'll give us about $2.50 to $3 in the profit. The AK-47 Safety Net is also a great outcome. We get about just $1 in the profit if you average it out. Then we really don't want to see the P250 Vino Primo, but let's go ahead and get into it in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, come on, dude. There's no way. Oh, that stinks. Alright, guys, and so for the second to last trade up contract here, we have a blue rarity trade up contract from the Radiant collection. And so what you're going to need for this is 3 blue rarity items from the Radiant collection at a 0.2 float or lower. And these are going to cost you about $2.59 a piece. And then you're going to need 7 sawed-off full stops at a 0.2 float or lower, one of them being at a 0.199, etc. or lower, just to bring the average float up. And these are going to cost you about 47 cents a piece. And this brings our average float to 0.199, etc., with the trade-up cost being $11.06. And the profitability here is 127% on Steam or 146% on a third-party marketplace. And the odds to profit here are 56.25%. And we're really looking for the Desert Eagle Mulberry. If we hit that, we get about $20 in the profit. If we get the A1S glitched paint, it's about 15, and then just about 12.5 for the USPS Bleeding Edge. And then obviously we don't want to see the Op Pit Viper. But let's go ahead and get into this one and hope for something out of the Radiant Collection in 3, 2, 1, go. Boom! We got the glitched paint! Dude, this is sick. This is sick. Oh, that's so cool. I love the blue right here. That's so awesome. I wonder if it's like pattern based. But yeah, that's so awesome. So glad I hit that. All right, guys. And so for the last straight up contract here, we have one that is not exactly the most profitable. However, if you do hit on the collection you're going for, it is actually insanely profitable. So what we've got here is a blue rarity Operation Bravo collection trade up. And so what you're going to need is one blue rarity item from the Operation Bravo collection in a field tested condition, doesn't exactly matter what. And that's going to cost you about $7.55 if you buy from a third party marketplace like I did. Then you're going to need 9 sawed off full stops, and these are all going to be in field tested. Try to get these at a 0.2 float or lower, or around there, just so you can get the average float to guarantee the specific outcomes. But your average float should end up about at a 0.25, and then the trade-up cost will be $11.78 with the profitability of 91% on Steam or 104% on a third-party marketplace. So the odds to profit here are only 31%. However, if we do hit, we make some good money. We could hit the M4A1S Brightwater and profit around $30. The M4A4 Zerka, which gives us about 25, same with the USPS Overgrowth, and then just roughly about 20 with the MAC-10 Graven. However, again, only 30% chance to hit it. So let's go ahead and get into it and hope for the best here. I really want the M4A1S Brightwater, so that'd be super cool to get. In 3, 2, 1, go. We got the Op Pit Viper. Oh well. Oh well, the odds were definitely stacked against us there. If you would like this USPS Alpine Camo in minimal wear condition, all you're gonna have to do is leave a like, comment down below, be subscribed, and make sure to have your YouTube trade link in your bio so I can get this awesome USPS sent over to you. Thanks, and have a great rest of your day. Alrighty guys, it is time for last video's giveaway, and it is for the M4A4 Tooth Fairy, and let's go ahead and get into it in 3, 2, 1, go. We got Minuta Nabuna, who says 2000. So Maymuta was awesome and had their trade link in their YouTube bio, and I'm going to go ahead and send this over. Alright, and we got that M4 Tooth Fairy sent over. And let's go ahead and get into the 2000 subscriber giveaway. Alrighty guys, it is time to pick the 2000 subscriber giveaway. And let's go ahead and get into it. There's just over 300 eligible comments, I believe. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it in 3, 2, 1, go. We got Nobody, who is the winner. So Nobody was awesome and had their trade link in their YouTube bio. So I get to go ahead and just quickly send it on over. And I love the profile picture. I'm a big One Piece fan, so that's super awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this sent over to you. And boom, we got that one sent over. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hope to see you all in the next one. Take care.